Hello paper enthusiast, I'm István. Welcome to Origamiaround. If you're into folding, crafting, or just love transforming paper into something completely different, then you are in the right place. This is part 3 and the finale of a video series. In the first one, we folded beautiful flowers. In the second one, we created a frame for them. And now, in the third one, you will see it all come together in one floral papercraft Kusudama project. Let's get started. It's been a few months since my last video, and yes, it's work related. New position, new responsibilities, and yes, a bit more money, but way less time for creativity and origami projects. Honestly, I've missed making things. Normally, I'm bursting with new ideas. Love designing and experimenting with fresh projects. But this time, I needed something a bit relaxing. I wasn't in the mood for a challenge. I wanted something meditative, something I have done before, simple yet satisfying. So I decided to recreate one of my past projects, but this time you get to join me from start to finish because I recorded it. If you're ready, let's dive in. I didn't come up with this design. It's been done by many people before me, and honestly, it's simple yet gorgeous. It consists of a star-shaped Kusudama, David Mitchell's modular Electra, which is visually appealing on its own, but it also features these large openings in the center of the 5 pointed stars, allowing you to incorporate smaller designs and create a really intricate piece. I will use these openings to add flowers made from pages of an old book. To start, I make the frame using 80-gram black office copy paper. My paper is a bit thick, making it harder to fold compared to regular colored photocopy paper, or not to mention thin origami paper. But the upside is a really solid Electra Kusudama star. It will hold together nicely, and it's perfect for adding flowers or whatever else you want to into the center of those 5 pointed stars. Now let's talk paper sizes. For the flowers, I went with 5 by 5 cm squares, while the Kusudama units are made from a tad larger 5.2 by 5.2 cm ones. Why? That way they fit snugly inside the stars. If you prefer smaller flowers, you still have 1 or 2 mm of wiggle room. Personally, I like it when they fill those spaces perfectly. Making 30 Kusudama units may sound like a lot, but in reality it's just a couple of hours work. I usually finish them in 2 or 3 sittings. Then comes the assembly, and yes, I admit it, I use glue. For the perfectionists out there, David Mitchell has a clever trick on his website for avoiding glue. Origamiaround, link in the description. But I'm playing it safe here. I'm going to glue the flowers to the center of the stars anyway, so a bit of glue won't hurt here either. With the Kusudama frame done, it's flower time. 5 petals, 12 flowers, 60 squares in total. The first time I made this, I cut pages out of an old history atlas that was out to be thrown away. And this time I'm upcycling an Italian university yearbook I found at the library sale. Don't worry, it was surplus and on the way to being scrapped, and I paid for it. Side note, while I fold, I like to watch TV shows. Let's be honest, I won't say I can pay full attention to both, but this is the only way I get through some of my watch list. Multitasking for the win. Back to the project. I always make the 5 petal version of this flower. 4 petals just don't do it justice, and 6 are overkill. You'll need to be careful when gluing the petals together to use a large enough surface, but not too little either, or they will end up deformed. My advice: make 1 or 2 practice versions first. It won't be perfect right away, but after a few tries you will get the hang of it and you will know exactly where the tricky parts are. Even the greatest artists don't nail it on the first try. Did you know many famous painters created tons of preliminary studies before their masterpieces? Time spent on sketches or prototypes is never wasted. It's the key to making your final piece look incredible. Now let's talk bling. I've got 2 packs of gemstones from the dollar store, 1 blue and 1 pink. I used the blue the last time, so today it's pink's turn. I'm attaching them to the center of the flowers using craft glue or white glue. Pro tip: Always avoid standard paper glue. It tends to dry out and shrink, which can cause your model to fall apart over time. White craft glue, on the other hand, stays flexible and holds everything together for many years. As I wrap this up, the pieces are coming together beautifully. While my blue gem brown flowered Kusudama is still my favorite, this version with the almost white flowers and pink gemstones is growing on me. What do you think? Leave a comment. If you like to make a floral papercraft Kusudama for yourself, be sure to check out my other 2 tutorial videos. You can find them linked in the top right corner or in the description below. If you enjoy my content, please support the channel by giving this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me keep making these tutorials. You can also support me on Patreon or on Ko-fi if you're feeling generous. Thanks for watching and have fun folding. Bye bye.